I think we got a storm rolling in. I think that based on the breeze and the way that it smells and that color of the sky, because the sun's around here. So let's have a look around and see if we get rained on in the process. Look, I didn't water my fig often enough. It's still got fruit. But, yeah. It needs a bigger pot. But I already am having trouble handling it, so that's interesting. This is a basswood tree that I found along my foundation. And that's the one that I protected from seed over the winter. We've got a thornless blackberry and the things I'm calling water locust, which are black locusts that don't have thorns. I don't think that this Saskatoon's still alive. I really wish I knew what these are, but I don't. We've got... Look! It's alive! Yay! That's the Kentucky coffee bean. I probably should pot it up. This is a thorn apple from West Virginia. Look how thorny. Which I do want. What I do want out of here is actually, though, these strawberries. I don't know what I'm going to do about the thorn apple. And then I have the nitrogen fixing bush here. It's heartleaf, and I can't remember what it's called. And then this, I can't remember what it is either. Yup. It's been raining most days. I took some buds in and cooked them for broccoli. Wide-leafed milkweed is often edible, but if you get even the slightest bit of bitter, then it's not okay. So that's how that works. And the narrow leaf can crossbreed with the wide leaf ones, and that's often where the bitter comes from. So the peonies are still going a little bit, but they're kind of finished. They went quick. So did my Siberian iris. Like, they were in and out like they were never here. I'm hoping the lilies, once those come around, stick a little longer. Aw, that one broke. A lot of my lilies are getting broke. Looks like I need to put some dirt on my potatoes again. Yep. I should just put that potato with the rest of them so I'm not forgetting about it. It's my kitty hut. I'm starting to get raspberries. See? And I just rediverted my female silver vine. I put this up because it was kind of overrunning my thornless raspberries in here, and it still looks like it wants to, so we'll see how that goes. But that's doing well. This is the Magnolia virginiana. I just harvested a little bit of sea kale for lunch today too, which I should probably cut down some of this stuff because it likes more sun, but it does look like it's getting to be time for seeds. I do not want more Asiatic columbine in there, so let's get those out of there and tromp them. Tromp. Squish, 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 squish. Squish, squish. Okay. So here's more silvervine kiwi. And this is the male. Coming up through here, it's doing really well at vining. So that's nice. This is an apple tree. I'm not seeing a whole lot of apples on it this year, but that might give me the opportunity to deal with it a little bit, because it's very much like an overgrown espalier. This is my From Seed purple leaf plum that showed up one random day. The ground nut vine is getting going. It's really happy I put fertilizer down. The one at the end is indeed not yellowing, so I guess that's why. Oh, those are raspberries there too. So those are doing well. I got a random stray potato situation here. One last Carolina allspice. I think that's what that's called. Sweet shrub, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, got little bitty kiwis happening. I have to keep trimming the greens, otherwise the fruit drop, because this vine is backwards. It will put more into its greenery. My Illinois mulberry is finally kind of not being dead, which is nice. I've got the native plums still in pots here, but that really needs to change. The barren strawberries back in here are really taken off. I've got some flowers from the thornless blackberry up there. I've had like 5 cherries total. I've got flowers for the elderberry up here, look. And a couple of blackberries up in there for that as well. The Saskatoons seem to be getting like shriveled. I don't know if we're just getting something eating them or what. The hazelnut is doing pretty dang well. And this is the pawpaw that's doing really well. Up to here. And there's a scraggly one in the deep shade and another scraggly one in that deep shade over there. Got one little cherry right here. And then, yeah, that hazelnut seems to be creating an arch with the Saskatoons. Yeah, it's going fine back here. I'm wanting to get rid of the fence, but I think in a lot of places I'm gonna have to cut the fence to bits to get rid of it. So that's very much a we'll see how that goes kind of thing. A friend of mine gave me 2 hot peppers that are already producing, which is really cool. Look at them. Oh, we have a sign, but it fell over. But at any rate, I need to water those. Even though there's a storm coming, it's still good to get better water on them when they're first transplanted. I'm still getting a rolling wave of irises. Can you see the yellows down there at the top of the screen? I don't want to show the neighbor's house today. I don't mean to usually. I'm gonna have a goal, I think, of putting those plum trees here so that my perimeter is completed. Still got some potted items down here. Pardon me. I keep having to reroute the vine for the groundnut up these trellises because they want to go other places than that. It's just their nature. Friend of mine gave me strawberries. She's pretty sure those are Virginiana. I have another cherry tree right here. Have a sumac, a couple of Yosta berries. This is neat because this is a black locust, but also a pignut hickory that sprouted, and I'm excited about that. This here is that clove currant, as well as, I'm pretty sure these are just the standard strawberry that are everywhere around here at this point, which is the Arctic strawberry, which I think is great that that's become standard. So yeah, the deer are really having a heyday with a lot of this stuff, as are the birds. I did put up this tape in several places because we do have those lantern flies this year, and I have seen a couple of moths get trapped, and I've seen some, let's look at bugs, huh? You okay with that? Well, you're gonna have to be. Couple of moths and a couple of bird feathers on it. There's some bugs that went to be predators and didn't succeed, so that just happens sometimes, I guess. There's these coming ripe. Have I been keeping up with them? No, these will be my first 3 of the year. This is the Yosta berry. Those are getting close. This is the section where I would really like to put the plum trees, but I'm probably going to have to dig out a whole bunch of stuff. I'm taking this week off from my uncle's, so this is the weekend that I could more easily do a lot of this stuff. It's exciting. Yeah, got the purple potatoes back in the pots back here, and they're easier to keep up with. I've just been shoveling dirt into them, except that potato there. That potato is just a straight potato, and you can see the irises are still doing really well. I have to subdivide that particular purple because that's the only place that it's growing, and that's always risky, especially when it's right by the road. Also, look how tall the Jerusalem artichoke or sunchoke or whatever you want to call it. Look how tall it is now. It's like 3.5, maybe almost 4 feet. Also, the crossbar I put in for overflow water is working wonderfully. Yesterday this was like half full when I looked. Let's take a peek. I must have the valve open somewhere because it's empty again. It was half full yesterday. Do I have a valve open somewhere? Is something leaking? I literally saw half full water in there yesterday. That says it's off. What the heck? That would be open. That would be off. Is it just loose? Maybe. Maybe it's loose. Maybe it's leaking. I don't know. Because it's completely empty and I saw it half full yesterday, so we're going to tighten this and turn it off and hope that actually captures water, because it's been capturing water, so I'm very confused why there's no water when there was water yesterday. That's very confusing. So we'll find out how that goes. But the crossbar is definitely working. I'm glad I checked, and maybe that's the answer. Anyhow, yeah, That's the garden today. I'd like to take the stick trimmer through here, but I am so tired that I'm pretty sure I don't care enough. Got another oregano here. Oregano's a weed, if you didn't know. So I think what I'll do is water the peppers and wait for the storm. I think that's what I'll do. Yesterday there were cherries. Oh, I see cherries. Look, there's 2 sweet cherries. There were a bunch of cherries, but then a lot of them dried out. It was really sad. Look, I got tripped by... Let's see, hold on, I just seen some. Let's see if I can get in here. There's one. It's not quite ripe. And then there's one up there that I can't reach. So I think I'm gonna need to get a extension thing that picks them. If anybody's got a DIY idea for like something I could stick on a stick and be able to pick individual cherries, because I have things for apples and bigger items. I have one of those. There's cherries right there. I don't know if I'll be able to reach them if I get over there. And now that I have this neighbor that doesn't have dogs, or if he does have a dog over, he's planning on putting a run in and actually taking care of them. Now that I have that, I can take this border out. That's going to be really nice. It's going to be really nice. Ooh, I should probably trim those bull thistles before they bloom on his side. Look at the birds. Can you see them? They circle. I love it. I forget what this is called again. But a lot of the plants are doing real well. A lot of them are getting eaten by deer and bunnies, but that's okay. Gotta share, I guess. This snake root does an excellent job of keeping the deer and the bunnies at bay. So, hope you're having a really good day. And if it's raining where you are, hope you're enjoying it and it's not too disruptive to your day. There goes an airplane. Little bird. And if you're gardening, I hope your garden is lush and productive and making you happy. All those things. Oh, goodness. Oh, I forgot to mention, but you probably noticed it. I did... Oh, wait, we forgot to look at the kitty. I did trim the hedge in the back. That was me, not the new neighbor. And that's totally cool because I'm just glad that it gets to get done. If you know what this plant is, tell me. Tell me. It smells familiar, but I can't remember what it is. I guess it'll bloom soon enough and then we'll find out. Anyhow, hope you're having a really good day. Thanks for visiting the cliffside. Take care. Bye.